this is important. There's ways around this, but I mean, not very many. Because I'm thinking if you're looking to monetize, which at some point, no matter how much feeding you want to do, how much giving you want to do, you're looking, let's say you're enjoying what you're doing and you want to make a career of it. People have to know that they can support you and purchase something from you that will help them in their life. That's the thing. How is this going to help me? I don't care what it is. How is this going to bring my life to another level, help me, make me happy, not make me regret this purchase? So you have to learn how to get people to see that you're offering products and services that can help them, regardless of what you're doing. I mean, even if you were, let's say you were a pastor, you want people to come to your church, even if it was an online church. So you have to create a system to get people to learn more about you by going to a domain that you completely control, like your website. So one way to do that, and I was watching a lady discuss a little bit about what I'm about to discuss the other day. But one way to do that is find out which social platform works the best for you. And what I mean by that is Instagram your spot? Is LinkedIn your spot? Is YouTube your spot? Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok. I mean, there's a bunch of them. Pinterest. Where's your spot? Where's your tribe? And if you're confused about this, which some people are, if you're confused about where your spot is, where your tribe is, first research who's on those platforms. Like who's on those platforms, who's, what demographic, that's what I mean. Like who is normally there. You can research that. Like, and what times a day are they on there? That'll let you know, based on what you're providing, selling, offering, what platform might work best for you. Also, what are you going to be putting on that social platform? So now I'm giving you all kinds of stuff. Like, so are you going to be doing short videos, long form videos, posts? Are you going to be doing recipes? Are you going to, like, so you have to know in what form, in which way are you going to be offering your product or service. And then research the platform that caters more to the demographic who wants that particular service. Sometimes you can get really, you can be on a social platform that may not all the way be your niche and still can be lucrative. But I'm pretty sure you can make way more money on the platform that is associated with your niche. So that's the first way. Find a social platform that works best. You're going to have to do some work. You're going to have to do some work. You can hire somebody to do it for you, but you're going to have to work to make the money to hire them or do it yourself. So you coming off of it some kind of way. And that's the thing. People say, well, I'm going to just do it myself. Yeah, that works too. You either going to spend money or you're going to spend time and energy. Either way. So 3 ways. The first way, find a social platform that works best. Number 2, once you figure out which platform works best based on what kind of content you're going to provide, based on the demographic of that social platform, you need to then feed them. Feed them. And not always with a check. Not always saying, here, I'm giving you this, what you're going to give me. Literally saying, this is what I enjoy doing. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. This is what I enjoy doing. I have all of this knowledge. I can't die with it. I want to give it out so I can learn more about this because I really enjoy reading. And I mean, I have a capacity. So let me expend some energy, give some of it out so I can make more room to learn more. It's kind of a selfish cycle when you think about it. Giving is very selfish. And that's what there's no need to hold on. There's no need to keep your hands closed because when you give out, you create space to get more. So why not give? So find the platform. Number 2, feed them. So, if you're going to be, and then consistently feed them. Some people will post some great content and you won't hear from them again to 6 months. Baby, I need to eat every day. Like, I'm hungry right now. And as soon as I get off here, I'm going to eat. And I called somebody to take my money for food earlier, and they was closed today. I take my money, please, because I don't feel like making anything to eat. So I'm probably going to have to go get in the kitchen. But feed the platform. And then the third way to get people to your website, you're going to feed them. You're going to find out what kind of content. You feed them consistently. And then you're going to, after you found your platform, you're feeding them consistently, you need to analyze what you've been doing to see what works. Because it is wasted effort to constantly, I don't care if you say, well, somebody's going to get this. If you're the only one that likes your content, you're defeating the purpose. And if you only have 2 people watching, like I used to post a lot. So Instagram doesn't really like pictures. Not regular pictures, like infographics, right? And that's a post with information about what I may actually be saying in the video. But Instagram is not a big fan of it, right? So I was using a lot of energy and resources from the marketing team to create these graphics that weren't getting seen. Like, they were being seen by maybe 100 people. Sounds like a lot, but when you have 50,000 followers, it's not. It's not even 1%. So instead of using our energy to do that, what is working? What is working? What can help us further our reach and help more people? It wasn't infographics. It was short videos. It was long videos. It was pictures. So figure out what is going to get your message across the furthest, not necessarily the quickest, but the furthest, for which platform, based on a demographic, and do that. And then, you know my favorite saying, and then do it again. Because that's the consistency, and then that's where you'll see results. If you're trying to get people to go to your website, eventually they're going to get so full off of your social platform. Now, you don't want to do too much now. You don't want to just give it all. But you want to give them a good appetizer, some of the main course. But you don't want to do the dessert and the cocktail and the after dinner coffee. You don't want to do that. You want to get them right, but you don't want to give it all the time. And then, now they're going to be like, man, this is some good food. I got a little taste for this. She not on here today, or he not on here today. Let me go to that website. Got a little taste. I need a little more. This was really good, but I need a little bit more, or a lot more. I'm hungry. Now I'm hungry, and I realize this is a good way to eat. And then they move to your website. Or you tell them to go to your website. Like, even inside of the lives, a lot of the information we talk about, we're building money. So there's a course, right, called The Business of Winning on my website. It talks about creating a money-making schedule. It talks, and which is necessary if you're trying to be consistent and make more money. You need a money-making schedule. It talks about passive income and putting yourself in place to buy more assets, reinvesting into your company and into yourself. And this is on my website. When people are really trying to eat, they get this course. And you talk about it and you let them know it's available after you fed them. So we talk about 3 ways to get people to your website. The first way is to find the social platform that works best. Find the social platform that works best. Number 2, feed that platform. Feed them consistently. And feed them based on what they like to eat. Like when my daughter was a baby, right? And she started eating baby food. You know, I was doing, like y'all, I already tell y'all, when I'm going to do it, I'm going to do too much, right? And who says it's too much? I'm going to do it. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. So I decided I was going to make her baby food from scratch. This was after she had a little taste of that Gerber food, right? But I'm going to make it because this is way healthier if I make it. I'm buying groceries for me too. So I made, and I canned it, put it in little jars and everything. Look cute, just a lot. She didn't like it. She didn't like it. I ended up eating the baby food out of the glass jars. She didn't like it. So what I ended up doing is figuring out what she liked and making her that because she still needed to eat. And if you want to be the provider, or you want to be the one that people come to when they need to eat, and I'm talking hypothetically or theoretically when I'm talking food. But if you want people to come to you for their hair care needs, their clothing needs, their services, their financial needs, their financial planning, their taxes, growing their business, for coaching, for relationships, if you want people to come to you, then they have to know when they come to you that you're going to have what they like. And then after you've given them what they like, you're going to have what they need. And so you have to figure out what they need. You already got what they need. You have to figure out how they like to get what they like. And so find the social platform that works best. Feed that platform based on what they like. And then post what works. And what I mean by post what works, put on that social platform what works on that social platform, and that's going to get you the highest engagement and reach without diluting your message or your brand. You don't see me. I've danced a little bit based on the song. If I mean, my good old song come on, I might do a little one too. But for the most part, I'm presenting you within character, because then when you come to my website, I don't want you to be dismayed, thinking that I'm going to be dancing and pointing. So you want to stay within your realm, but still feed based on what's like. So that's the 3 ways to get people to your website. Find a social platform that works. I feel like I'm being it. Feed that platform based on what they like and what they need. You got what they need. And then post what works.